guys, I'm raw chef Yin, a raw vegan chef and educator in Malaysia, based in Malaysia. But I have been teaching people how to make raw vegan cuisine all over the world. Last year I was in Australia, in Perth, and then I was also in London, in Brighton, in France, in Hong Kong, in Macau, in Singapore, and also in Malaysia. So, hello Asamat, thank you for joining. And so if you can hear me, can you just let me know that you can hear me? Because the last time I did this, there was like no sound at all. So please let me know. And then I'm actually doing a Q&A. And this is, okay, hi Asamat, thanks for letting me know. This is a Q&A on vegan cheese. The reason why I'm doing this is as supporting Veganuary. Not sure if all of you know what Veganuary is. It's basically Veganuary officially is a UK registered charity inspiring people to try vegan for January. So if you sign up and make the pledge, you get support, you get emails, you get tips, recipes and all that on how to go vegan in January. And I thought that I would do a whole series of postings in relation and in conjunction with Veganuary 2020. So how I'm doing this is I'm actually doing it week by week. There's going to be a theme. So this is the first week, and today is day 5 of Veganuary with Raw Chef Yin. And because cheese is very, very popular, I'm actually doing a whole series of postings on vegan cheese. So today's posting, so what I've done is I've shared tips, I've shared a recipe, I've shared a recommendation of where to get vegan cheeses that I like, and today I'm basically doing a Q&A. So if you have any questions on vegan cheese, just please post it below and I will answer your questions. I'm just gonna try and type and put a pin post to let people know that today is a Q and A vegan cheese. Ask me. Okay, now how do I pin this? I don't know how to pin this. All right. Okay. Also, if you didn't know, I actually have an ebook called Fun with Vegan Cheese, and you can get it. It's in my link in my IG bio, and this has recipes on how to make. It's mainly raw vegan cheese, and then I think there's some 2 cooked recipes as well. So it's all plant-based. There's no dairy, and it's fully vegan. So go 708085 join. Thanks for joining. And maybe let me just start and talk about what are some of the bases that you can use as for a plant-based cheese, and what I have used previously. So, I don't have the cashews. So cashews are very, very popular as a base, but I have also used things like these sunflower seeds. So all these are in my Ziploc bags because I've actually soaked them. I actually activated them. So I've soaked them, I've rinsed them, I've dehydrated them in my Excalibur dehydrator and just put them in my Ziploc bag so that I can easily use them. So sunflower seeds, you can find I think 4 sunflower recipes. I've also used almonds. You can also find a recipe in my ebook, Fun with Vegan Cheese. I've also used macadamia nuts as well, really nice and creamy as well. And then I've actually used pumpkin seeds, but I don't think I actually have a recipe in my book, only because I didn't have a pretty picture of it. So one of these days I should actually make one and put them in. But you could actually use the sunflower seed cheese recipe and then use that for the and then just replace with pumpkin seeds as well, so that's easy. Some of the flavorings, nutritional yeast is always used as a popular flavoring for vegan cheese. So this is how it looks like. I'm using nutritional yeast flakes. If you've never used nutritional yeast before, remember to look for the label that says nutritional yeast. Do note that it's actually not brewer's yeast, and it's not the yeast for making bread. Yeah, so and let me just read out to you. On the label here it says it's a terrific food supplement, providing nutrition, enhancing flavor, and adding taste to your favorite meals and drinks. It's an excellent source of protein containing essential amino acids, rich in vitamins, especially the B complex vitamins. It's also an excellent source of folic acid, which is important for formation, growth, and reproduction of red blood cells. This yeast is easy to use and blends well with liquids, and can be used in almost any recipe and in small amounts, which will enhance the flavor. So that's one of the flavorings. In my book, I also use nori sheets. I usually use raw, but this one is roasted. You could use roasted as well if you're not like fully raw vegan. Someone did ask a question on Facebook, so let me read this out. K Khan, he asked, are there good hard cheese recipes without the use of agar? Just normal ones one would have at home. Terimakasih. It's quite funny actually, because agar, which is it's actually derived, it's a thickener and it's actually derived from seaweed. And actually agar it's easily found all over in Malaysia. It's something that I have grown up with. I mean, ever since I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8, I remember my mom used to make like jelly, like it's jelly, but it's not used, she doesn't use gelatin, she used agar powder to make it. So it's always been very normal. So when you say a normal product, I was like, oh, agar is a normal product. But I guess for people who are not in Malaysia and maybe not in, you know, Asia and Japan and things like that, they're not used to it. So in my book, oh, that's not my book. In my book, Fun with Vegan Cheese, I actually don't use any agar, but I have, what I do is, to firm it up, you need to age it in the fridge. And let me see, I mentioned it in one of my aged, one of my recipes. Let me just read it out. Okay, so I mentioned to age in the fridge, use a paper box. So I actually put it in a paper box. And in fact, this is I just recycle boxes. I don't even buy a new box. So this was, we were given a gift of tea. So I just put it in the box. And what I do is, in this box, I actually just line it with brown paper. So this is the brown paper. I just line it. And I wanted to show you this cheese, which is my spirulina blue cheese. This is actually quite hard as well. I think, okay, what I put is I line it and I cover this and I store it and age it in the fridge for 1 whole month. And every few days, you just check on the cheese to make sure it's dry. And if the parchment paper is wet, then damp or has moisture, then you just keep changing the paper, and then it will actually become really hard. I actually want to show you some cheeses that have become like super hard because they've been aging in the fridge for a really long time. Let me see where it is. Okay, so like, yeah, So this is a piece. Again, another one with my spirulina blue cheese. This one has been in the fridge since April last year, and it's so hard that you can actually grate it. Let me see if I can show you how. Oh, okay. It's not high enough, but maybe if I do it this way. I wonder if that can be seen. Yeah. But yeah, it's actually grateable because it's so hard. It's like, well, you can break it off and see that's how it is. Maybe I can bite it for you guys. Lots of flavor. Yeah. So yeah, so if you age it in the fridge, it does become harder. Okay, so I hope that helps. That answers your question. If you want the exact method on how to do it, you can get my ebook, Fun with Vegan Cheese. This is the ebook. Yeah, so these are some of the recipes. I don't know whether you can see that or not. Oh dear, what happened to my thing? Yeah. This is how the book looks like. It's got mozzarella, it's got sunflower cheese, it's got brie style cheese, it's got brown cheese, walnut cheddar, gochugaru, and yeah, that's the that's the table of contents. There's, apart from cheese recipes, there's also some accompaniments as well. So there's a Easy Flex cracker recipe, there's a mushroom pate, there's a cranberry and rambutan sauce, there's also a dragon fruit jam, and it's available on my Gumroad store. Yeah. Or if you want, you can just try my cheese sauce recipe, which I shared on day 3 of Veganuary with raw chef Yin. The links are also I've put the links below. No, I didn't put the links below. I will leave the links below later, but you can just go to my Instagram post now and see it. Wow, so many people have joined. I was just going to end it actually. Hello Sam, hello the Wellness CEO. I remember you made my mooncake recipe. Hello Kothapali Vishnu. Hi Shalini. Hi Dr. Amy Rachel. Hello Therapeutic Chef. So okay, does anybody else have any questions on vegan cheese? If not, I will end this Q&A now, and if you have any additional questions, then I will answer it in one of my Instagram posts or my Facebook posts later. So going once, going twice, going 3 times. Okay, so no questions, then thank you so much for joining this Q&A with Raw Chef Yin in conjunction with Veganuary. Today's day 5, so there will still be more posts related to vegan cheeses on day 6 and day 7. Sam, you want to buy the recipe? Yeah, you can buy the book, the ebook. Let me see if I can get the link. Can you DM me and I will send you the link to the ebook. If not, you can go to rawchefyin.com/book as well, and the links are also there. So thank you so much, and I'll do another Q&A next week, and that will be on theme of Asian food. So I will see you then. Bye. Thanks, Sam.